What's up, guys? Peace. Jeremy back here with Consciousness Awake. In this video today, I want to somewhat disclose one of my own secret techniques for self-induction of the vibrational state. And we need to get into the vibrational state at some point during a meditation for out-of-body experiences, or sometimes the vibrational state is just simply associated with sleep paralysis. You might just wake up in sleep paralysis and feel the vibrational state. But the vibrational state, however you get to it, is a very critical thing to experiment with, to practice, to get comfortable with, to not have any fear about, that's for sure. So in this video, I want to show you my own technique to getting into the vibrational state. It incorporates your hand. Usually when I do this technique with myself, I gravitate towards my left hand to apply this energy stimulation technique. Okay. Energy is closely tied into the vibrational state. So that's why I want to show you a way that I stimulate the energy in my hand, and then I use that energy to transform it into a overall vibrational state before trying many different exit techniques to actually get out of body. So that's a whole other territory, a whole other topic. So let's try this technique. Try it wherever you are, if you're able to, or just try it, when you have some quiet time, or if you're not at home right now, just, try it later in the day or tomorrow, whenever you get the opportunity. But here's the technique that I do that works very well for me. I take my left hand, my left palm. There's a chakra in the palm, or I call it just like an energy port. It's not as big as, the heart chakra, stuff like that, but it's still a small little chakra right in the palm of your hand, right in the center of your palm. And then there's other little micro chakra points actually on your fingers. So there's 5 of them, okay? So this is the technique that I do. This is exactly how I do it to activate my chakras, and essentially all of my hand, how I activate it and then get it supercharged, and then extract the energies from that point down into the rest of my body to get a full body vibrational state. So what I do first is I take my pointer finger on my right hand, okay? First finger, pointer finger, and then I push down right into the center of my palm, and I kind of just apply some pressure. It's almost like a pumping sensation right in the center of your palm. I do that for maybe like 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Then what I start doing is I start doing a counterclockwise rotation, counterclockwise spiral, like almost like as if you're drawing on your hand, and like your first finger is like a pen marker. You're starting in that center of the palm as like a dot, and then you're drawing a spiral going in a counterclockwise direction. So of course, looking at my hand in the camera, you're not going to see the same stuff as what I'm saying, but you can just listen to the words I'm using. That's the way I'm describing it. So counterclockwise, I start drawing on my hand like that. As you can see, I'm doing a spiral, and it's just getting bigger and bigger till it's the full, till it encompasses the whole palm. And I keep doing that, and then I keep going counterclockwise, but then I make the spiral smaller and smaller, returning it back to the center of the palm, where the main energy port is in that particular palm. At this point, just from rubbing my palm, I'm stimulating energies. And so right when I go back to the center of my palm with my pointer finger and push down on it, I can feel a lot more, energy, vibration. Stuff's activating compared to when I started. Okay? And then I just repeat the process. I do it again. The same way, counterclockwise. But as I do it this time, I start to gently lift that finger up away from my physical body as I get back to that full spiral around the whole palm. And at that point, I'm, 1 or 2 inches away from the hand. And you keep rotating it. Then you stop. And then you go clockwise the rest of the way. The opposite direction. But you're starting 1.5 inches away from the hand. Then you go clockwise. At a steady speed, not too slow, not super, super fast or anything. And then you go back down to the hand, to where you're feeling the hand, and then shrinking the spiral, making it smaller and smaller in a clockwise spin until you get back to the center of your palm. Okay? Then what you want to do, or what I do, is I just automatically go an inch or two, a couple inches away from the hand, and going clockwise, I just start rotating all of the activated energies in those chakras in that hand that have been activated. And I start spiraling it. And as you start doing it, you'll feel the pressures. You'll feel pressure changes. You'll feel literally like that, almost like an electromagnetic kind of feeling, really kicking on, right? And so once you start feeling that the energetic sensation of everything, then just really quickly take your hands and keep them a few inches apart at the fingertips and at the thumb, like this, like you're holding a basketball or a soccer ball, right? And then start rotating your hands just like this, okay? And then imagine having like a soccer ball or something like that in your hands, but it's just like a soccer ball of energy, a ball of energy. So as you're doing this, you'll feel the forces and the energies exchanging, and you will feel the pressure sensations and all of those things. You will literally feel like you're holding energy in your hands and in your fingertips. So what's going on here is that by activating your chakra in your hand and opening the port, you're shooting energy, utilizing your etheric body coming out. And so when you're taking your other hand, it's actually helping to encapsulate that energy and to shift it around and to feel it. Okay? So all you're doing is there's energy in this hand, and you're just putting another hand on it, just putting some pressure onto this activated chakra, and you're feeling that compression and the force. You're feeling it there. It's almost like taking magnets and trying to connect magnets at the opposites, at the opposite polarity. You can feel the way it tugs and how it functions. Same thing. Same feeling. That's what I feel. So I suggest trying that technique, how I described it, and then see how it does for you. And then what I do is I get that going, and then I lay down on my meditation mat, my bed, somewhere laid down typically, and I put my arms down with my palms up at the sides of my body, at the sides of my waist, right? So my arms are laying down the side of my body, but instead of having your palms down the bed, boom, just have them up like this. And so as you do that, remember you just activated your chakra in your hand. Okay? So as you lay there and you start your breathing exercises, getting more into body relaxation through breath, whatever sort of breathing technique that you prefer to use to relax your body. Keep your awareness on that energy that you feel in, for example, in this video, my left hand. So you're feeling it in your left hand. And as you feel like your body is starting to relax, and you've kind of got the negative stuff out of your head and the day's clutter of thoughts and stuff like that, you've cleared all that stuff out of the way, then just take your imagination, or let's say your intention, or let's say even your willpower, and then just let that energy in your hand slowly creep up your left arm, and then get to your body. So it's almost like you're directing, you're guiding that energy from that hand. You're guiding it to go up through your whole body and help your whole body get into a vibrational state. Now, to get into the vibrational state, the most important part of that is that you're stimulating your energy body, you're stimulating your etheric energy. There's a lot of that going on too that ties in to the vibrational state, something I've talked about in other videos. But let's just leave it at that. That way you can try like an energy work technique there that I've never talked about before, and it works great for me. And really try it step by step the way I explained it, honestly, guys. It should work the first time you do it. If you don't feel the energy the first time, give it a shot a few times. Honestly, it's worth the effort, because once you feel what I'm talking about, it's really just a really a magical tiny little magical kind of like personal experience with yourself. But you can take that activation of energy, like I was trying to explain, and you could turn it into something. It's like alchemy. You can take it and turn it into something. So you want to turn it into helping to put your body into a vibrational state for an OBE, to prime yourself for an OBE exit technique or something you want to try. Then you can use the energy of your chakra, and you can use it somehow to your advantage, is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys, so I'll leave it at that. Comments down below, like the video if you'd like to, share it if you think other people will resonate with this kind of information. I always appreciate that kind of stuff too. And I will talk to you guys very soon. All right, peace.